Good morning. Welcome back to crime solving mystery paintings. I have look. Right before this, I looked up a guide because I was genuinely stuck and I figured out that I was just dumb. It's just me. This exclamation mark still doesn't do anything for me, but I just missed something in the West Wing. I did find it strange. We only found a key in the West Wing. So when you transition to this map, I was looking this way and all over here, but it turns out the item that I need to look at is behind this damn wall that I had to turn the camera for. And it's these two things on the bench. That was it. That was all. That's what I needed. Anyways, here we go. Unknown item. It's a cool shoe with the mysterious white powder. What could it be? Drugs? Cocaine. Oh, it's straight drugs, actually. What the fuck? Oh, good morning, Gamley. Are you ready for cocaine? One of today's guests obviously has a secret vice. Oh, yes, of course. Ah, a strange symbol adorns the lid of the snuff box. Gold bond medicated powder? No, it's cocaine. Heel? The snuff box shaped like a woman's left shoe. What could the strange symbol be? Whoops. Oh, I also discovered, let me go back. The cool portraits are here. It's the middle like scroll wheel button. That's what they make me press to get here. Look, they have pretty portraits that they don't use anywhere else. And it's like, why is it faded blue? Why? I don't know why they decide to do this as a design choice. Shin Megami Tensei 5 this week? How is it? Is it fun? Is it all you've hoped for? Is our children dying? As they do in Shin Megamis. So, they all have pretty portraits here. I wish they used it like in the last game when we talked to them, cuz they look so much cooler. They have more, you know, flair than the 3D renders. I don't know. I like them better. I like the illustrations better. Good morning, Sishui. What the heck is MJRS 5? You missed the cocaine. It's right here. And there's the diary. FF. I would presume that Mademoiselle Farquhar is the owner, but things are not always as straightforward as they appear. Yeah, shoe drugs! A small heart-shaped lock. Is angels are sus, but I'm only fit. You know what? I think in a Shin Megami Tensei, angels are sus is a pretty good bet. You're probably gonna fight God. The back cover of the book is adorned with an elaborate emblem. Is this simply decorative? Locked. Mademoiselle must keep a key close. No, we have the key. That's what we found. Perhaps the key I found may be of some use. A diary can be a sacred place that holds one's thoughts and aspirations, and I would not usually allow myself to read in others, but this is no ordinary circumstance. Tuesday, 10 a.m., racetrack. 12:30 p.m., lunch with D. McIntosh. Wednesday, Thursday, 11:30 a.m. South Street Warehouse. Speak to Michael. 2 p.m. Pegasus Club. Don't mention Linda. Friday, 1 p.m. Interview with Irene C. Smythe. New exhibit. Edward. Gallery or office? Saturday. Is this where you're dropping off the drugs? Are those drop-off locations and people? Is that how drugs work? Along with the testimony of Mademoiselle Warbeck and Monsieur Christensen, what's that name? Saying they saw Mademoiselle Quartzmythe on the balcony. Dropping off more drugs? This diary appointment confirms it was indeed Mademoiselle Farquhar who was talking with Mademoiselle Quartzmythe. A book on psychedelics was returned after being overdue for almost 37 years. How much money did they owe? You might as well just buy the book at that point. Alright. More things. More things have been discovered. Oh, but not anything that I can put down. Oh, I guess I have to talk to, like, Florence, probably. The owner of the diary. Sorry so late. It's been a strange trip. For 37 years? The trip? Was that long? I don't know anything about drugs because I'm a say-so-yin. But I'm pretty sure 37 years is a long time to have a trip. Pretty sure.
I have nothing to hide.
Oh, we don't talk to her?
Merci, mademoiselle.
You want to talk to me?
I'm not sure what I can say that'll...
Oh, I'm pretty
Merci,
sure they should
madame.
have exclamation marks if they have anything new to say, though. Nobody wants to talk to me.
What can I do for you?
I found a snuff box containing traces of cocaine. Okay, so they don't have exclamation marks. I lied to myself. I just have to press everybody. Who could the snuff box belong to? You. Honestly, I need to look at the snuff box again.
Merci.
Why was it blank? Okay, no, I'm gonna solve this the proper way. Okay, we're gonna look at the snuff box again, and then we're going to be real smart about this. The estimated overdue fees with regular 10 cents a day would be $1,300. Stop at the cost of value. Yeah, that makes sense. Might as well like buy the book at that point. That's pretty bad. Wait, does the 10 cents a day include inflation? Okay, it's a woman's heel. It has the strange symbol on it. Is this a J? Or is it a T? Or upside down, it could be an L? Oh gosh. It could be an I for Irene. J for Johan. You know what? I'm gonna do. I just gonna guess then. I shall brute force it once again because I'm here for a relaxing time. Okay, relax. Yin is relaxed. I have a heated blanket.
What can I do for you?
Warm water. What else is relaxing? Oh, I meant to press. Oh no, it wasn't Irene. It's Johan. What? Is it Mortimer? Because that's why he had the heart attack? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Why is it Madame Ellen? Tell me, Poirot. Why? Why? Tell my small brain. Oh, fuck! I accidentally clicked right click. Why could the snuff box belong to Betty? Johann said Betty left feeling unwell. Monsieur Christensen. Oh. She felt unwell. Okay. That's what we're going with? Not the person who had a heart attack? Not anybody else? Claimed that his wife is not feeling well and left the gala. Betty entered the West Wing after the champagne incident. Betty and Johann returned to the main hall together. Following the commotion, the married couple returned together. Betty went looking for Johann after the champagne incident. Betty and Johann came back for... I'm gonna go with this. That would never have occurred to me. I've got a lot to learn. Oh. What? Wait, can we... Are we gonna talk to her now or something? Do we need to interrogate her? To Johann, maybe? Johann?
More questions. Merci.
Okay. Johann doesn't want to talk to me. See, they have an exclamation mark.
If it'll help retrieve the pain.
Oh. How come the other ones didn't? What the hell? Will you allow me to access the restoration room?
Of course. I have the key.
Mademoiselle, the key?
I'm sorry. You said it yourself. I think I should just hold on to it.
Huh?
I was not expecting Mademoiselle Warbeck's hesitation.
Mademoiselle Warbeck, I really must insist on access to the restoration room. I find your reluctance to oblige a little troubling, mademoiselle.
Now listen. I am the curator of this museum, and I...
Miss Warbeck, will you let the man in? I, for one, would like to get to the bottom of this tonight.
Please, Evelyn. Let's not drag this on all night.
Evelyn Warbeck,
That's me?
Detective Inspector Hardwick. I was told a painting's been half-inched.
Yes, it's...
Half-inched. I've never heard of that before. Half-inched?
Stolen. Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian police, seconded by the Musée Royal des Beaux-Arts de Belgique and Lloyd's of London, to escort the penitent Magdalene here. How do you do, Detective Inspector Hardwick?
Well, thank you for that introduction, Mr. Poirot, but we won't be needing your help this evening.
But you see, not only do I have a considerable personal stake in this matter, I also possess undoubtedly the finest investigatory mind in all of Belgium.
I'm sure Belgium thinks you're the bee's knees, but we'll be just fine and dandy.
I must insist, Inspector.
Bloody hell. I don't have time for this. Will someone try and get through to this man before he does my head in?
Dear Mr. Poirot, I know you meant well, but perhaps now is not the time to push the inspector's buttons.
Très bien.
Chapter 3. I'm not allowed to do the
Monsieur
investigation.
Hastings, the fate of the penitent Magdalene lies in our hands.
And Miss Warbeck's career, by the sound of it.
Then we shall waste no time. We have spoken with a number of the guests from the gala, but there still remains those who are absent. They may be able to offer a clue as to the thief's identity.
Is Miss Evelyn Warbeck not allowing me into the restoration room because it was her ploy all along? You know? It's for the insurance money. She knew the painting was a forgery, so like knowing her mistake for obtaining it, she knew that like it would be the cost of her job if the painting is fake, even if it's not her fault. So she decided to steal it and then get the insurance money. There's logic in there somewhere, I swear.
Then let's go and find them.
Oh, those are some giant pigeons! That's like the size of his calf. Look at these.
Poirot!
Oh!
Over here!
Oh, Zachariah, hello. I didn't notice you there.
I heard about the painting. Trouble just seems to follow you. If there's anything I can do to help.
Dinners and suppers. Can I get some?
I am looking for Madame Allen. Would you know where I could find her?
If she's not on stage already or rehearsing, she'll be in her dressing room. That alleyway will take you to the back door.
I like how Zachariah
Catching a
became
thief
some
in London? You have your work cut out for you, my
random
friend.
informant now. He's having a good time. Oh my gosh, the bus? Or the streetcar?
Oh.
Oh. Wait, these are 2 full cups and bread and nobody's sitting there. Why? Anyways, look at these giant pigeons. They're huge! Hastings, look at those
do you
giant pigeons. I need to discuss something with you.
What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing, actually.
Merci.
Actually, I don't need to discuss anything with you. What are they doing? Circus? Something skate circus? No, state circus. Oh, who's this? Who are these? Who are these people? Wow. Fast travel? We can go back to the museum? Or Irene Quartzmith's apartment? Oh my god, there's travel in this game. Fuck, I didn't mean to press that. let's do the theater first. Let's do the theater first. Okay. Serious business. Serious investigation. We're only on Act 3? So we're not even... Are we halfway there? It doesn't feel like halfway.
Oh.
Nobody's
this
died
isn't
yet.
quite what I was expecting from a famous star like Betty Allen.
A famous star that is not on stage, nor in her dressing room.
You don't think something could have happened to her?
The drug lords are after her.
Combining the state of the room and her being absent, I fear something sinister may indeed be afoot.
I see. First a theft in the museum, and now a robbery in Madame Allen's dressing room. I wonder if both events could be related.
Ah.
Rubbing shoulders with the stars. What? They all look very happy together. Except for this one. These photographs have not been damaged. It's okay. What do you think, Hastings?
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Ah, no thoughts.
Merci,
Same. Hastings. Wait, I wanted to go to a chip shop. Whatever that is. Left lying in the middle of the floor. Okay. An anomaly amongst the other picture frames. Ooh, somebody does not like... Are these real photos? Somebody does not like the husband. Very angry. What about this dead plant? Why aren't we looking at that?
Huh.
A blue lady's shoe with a small fragments of glass embedded in the heel. They stepped on the painting? Oh, I like these. These posters. Very cute.
Oh.
7 years bad luck. I hope the culprit is not superstitious. Another safe.
Ah. Huh.
The tag reads Johann Flat Spare Key. Can we take it?
Huh.
Some beautiful pieces of jewelry remain untouched. Straight gold coins? A substantial amount of money has been overlooked. Hearts.
Oh.
No signs of tampering. The thief must have known the code or cracked the safe. Another suspiciously clean thievery happening. What is? The safe was left wide open. Perhaps the thief did not find what they were looking for and kept searching elsewhere. There still remains items that one would expect to be a thief's first target. The thief knew the code or is a master at cracking safes. The thief left the safe open, perhaps in their hurried state. I should speak to Monsieur Hastings about this. Alright, we're allowed to speak to Monsieur Hastings now.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
With the evidence I've gathered, we can rule out the option that the thief was merely an opportunist. Valuables left in safe. Wow, I didn't see 3 things. I need to keep searching this room. Thief knew the code?
The fact that there are valuable items remaining in the safe leads me to believe that the thief was looking for something specifically. Something that they knew would be present in the safe. Meaning they had previous knowledge of the contents of Madame Helene's safe. In effect, they must know Madame Helene herself.
What do you need? What can I do?
Who caused the damage in the room? We don't know. Somebody who does not like Johann. How do I know?
What can I do for you?
I don't know. I don't know who
Merci.
destroyed this room. Was there clues? Do I go elsewhere? I'm gonna... what? The direction in this game is... interesting. Because I can guess until I'm right? But that's weird. That's a weird thing to do. Okay. We have 2 connections we can make. God, there's so much suddenly. A lady's blue shoe with small fragments of glass embedded in the heel. An anomaly against the other picture frames. There's a broken picture frame. The thief is somebody Betty knows access the safe. The thief is likely to be someone Madame Helene knows and trusted. Photos of Betty all intact. There appears to be no damage on the photographs of the movie star. Fallen chair. Someone, left lying in the middle of the floor. Valuables left in safe. There still remains items that one would expect to be the thief's first target. Safe was open. The thief left the safe open, perhaps in their hurried state. The thief knew the code, or is a master at cracking safes. A cracked mirror. Someone Betty knows access the safe. They knew the code. Someone knows that they photos of Betty attack.
Is there something?
You suck. What are this?
This will not get me any
What are you talking about? Why would broken picture frame be connected to cracked mirror?
The evidence suggests some hot on the culprit's heels.
The lady's shoe was strong enough to break the glass. Oh, shit. I made that connection when I saw the 2 items. God damn. That's how bad my memory is. Glass of photo frame smashed with the heel of the shoe.
Where is the sense in that?
Did they also break the
What
mirror?
a revelation.
Okay. The lady's shoe made for a handy weapon to break the mirror. Okay. glass a mirror smashed with heel of shoe.
Another success.
We made an A.
I never doubted myself.
So nice. The damage to Allen's belongings was committed by the same person. Okay, the same person. Okay, and it's a lady's shoe.
Order and method.
Fuck. Same person, and it's someone
I should consider
Betty
this
knows. Damn it. Okay, I can do this. Oh gosh. Same person got the photos?
I must take a different approach.
Photos and the glass of the photo. What?
Logical thinking shall all.
There must be a reason why this photograph was the target of whoever broke in. Dude, I tried to make that connection, but whatever. Fuck this game. Photograph of Johann deliberately targeted. I tried to put broken picture frame and photos of whatever. Alright. Targeted at Johann. I should speak to Mr. Hastings about this. Okay. I can do this.
What do you need?
I can do this.
What can I do for you?
I'm a smart yin. I can do this. Who caused the damage? Somebody who doesn't like Johann. Was it Betty herself?
Why, Mrs. Allen?
Why Mrs. Allen? Oh. Their marriage is not as happy as it seems. I see. Same person caused all the damage. Valuables, let me say, someone knows Betty as a photograph of Johann deliberately targeted. And definitely that one. And she has access to the safe? What? I mean, there's no sense in that. There's so sense in that. Same person. Cracked mirror? And photo. So not the cracked mirror, because I thought it was about like self-hate. Okay, that was my logic, but I guess she doesn't dislike herself. Sure. So she doesn't like Johann, and same person caused the damage? I believe Madame Allen is to blame for the damages.
Madame Allen was behind the mess that lies before us. Filled with rage, she...
What do you think you're doing in here? Security!
Pardon, Madame Allen. I do not wish to cause any alarm. I am Detective Poirot. You will recall from the gala.
Yeah, I remember you. Doesn't give you the right to be snooping in here.
Snooping, no. Waiting patiently, oui.
You can wait outside. I'll talk to you there. We'll go on then, shoot.
I'm sure Madame Allen would not have even considered her husband, Monsieur Christensen, as a suspect. But he was the one that accessed the safe. Although it was Madame Allen that caused the damage on her own room. Wait, how did we jump to this conclusion? I mean, when you explain it to me this way, I understand. Like, it must have been like, if the Monsieur Christensen, Johann, stole from her safe, and then she got mad and then smashed the photo. But how did we get there? How do we know it was Monsieur Christensen? Bruh, what the fuck is this game? Am I being dumb? I feel like that was not explained. Whatever. Whatever, giant pigeons.
Madame Allen. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Look, let's just get on with this, shall we?
I promise not to take up too much of your valuable time.
Well, thanks to Johann walking off, I got stuck talking, a term I use loosely, with Mr. Aylesworth and the all-important bishop, as he likes to consider himself.
Where did your husband go?
Beats me. But when I saw him next, he was being attacked by that crazy artist. You must have seen it.
I did, and while I do not condone such behavior,
If you are going to defend that woman's actions against my husband, I'll stop you there.
Is that the usual state of your dressing room?
Not really any of your business, is it?
I would not forgive myself if something improper had happened and I had not addressed it.
You've got nothing to worry about. I'm an emotional woman. Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
You left the gala early.
I thought it was best to just get myself out of there. He may have bitten his tongue, but if I got my hands on her...
Your husband mentioned you were feeling under the weather, no?
Me? No.
Ah, je vois. May I also ask about the snuff box that was found?
I've heard the Brits like that stuff. Not for me, though. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
You have been most helpful.
Okay. Strange.
What do you need? What can I do?
Merci.
I guess let's go to the other place now. Let's take the subway and go to Miss Irene Quartzmite's apartment building. Or the hallway leading up to her building. There's more paintings on the wall.
Hello? Who's that?
Bonjour, madame.
You're not English. Where are you from? What are you doing here?
Madame, I am Detective Hercule Poirot of the Kingdom of Belgium's police force.
So what?
I was hoping to speak with a neighbor of yours. Mademoiselle,
She's not in. Are you waiting for her?
do you know how long she...
You can give her this. Tell her I did what I could with it.
I will be sure to do that. Adieu, madame.
What did she give me? Irene's shawl given by Miss Colsham in the apartment hallway. Oh no, there's a very distressed puppy. Did it chew up the shawl? It's gonna be important. That dog is gonna be important. Remember that. It was barking. It appears she's not home. I will just hang the shawl on the door. I should return here when Mademoiselle is home. There are answers I require. Can we go higher? No? Okay. Sure. Ooh, we can turn here too. Not that it's important, probably. Hopefully. Bro, bro, bro. Bro, bro. Oh my god. It's going crazy.
I told you last time you made a mess of things that if anything else was to happen,
So, you are blaming me for the painting going missing. I have poured my heart and my soul into...
Pardon. Perhaps this is a conversation that should be had behind closed doors.
this conversation will happen where and when I want it to.
What Detective Poirot means is maybe somewhere a little less public would be a better place to have it.
I am well aware of what your foreign friend was implying, and I shall give you exactly the same answer.
Let us not say anything that one would later regret. A moment to breathe for everyone, perhaps.
You do as much breathing as you want, as long as you find that painting.
Why is it so important to him? Is it because it has Jesus lore in it?
What do you need? What can I do?
Merci. Mademoiselle, may I request a minute of your time?
What can I do for...
Can you not see that we're busy?
I was about to say, like, we just stepped straight into their conversation. Poirot's just like, can I have a... Can I
Your
talk
Grace,
to
there
you
are
for a
matters we
second?
really
Like,
must discuss.
right in the middle, blocking each other for their conversation.
You do understand my time is valuable, don't you?
10 out of 10 social skills.
Merci.
Alright, they don't want to talk to me. Nobody wants to talk to me. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to... the museum exhibit.
I don't think you quite understand the severity of the situation, Detective Inspector.
I'm well aware, and I'll conduct my investigation how I see fit.
That just isn't good enough. How would you feel if... who am I kidding? You could never afford something like that.
I can assure you Detective Inspector Hardwick and his men will be doing all they can to find your missing painting.
Now you have some officer from another country entirely fighting your battles for you.
I speak on behalf of no one but myself, monsieur.
And I didn't ask you. Hardwick, get it found.
Right you are.
What does he care so much? And what does he mean by... does the painting belong to him?
If you want to deal with him, fine by me.
Uncover a secret about David? I didn't do that. The fuck? Why did it give me that achievement?
If you want to deal with him, fine by me.
What secret was there? He's married?
Will you allow some officer a moment of your time?
I'm a very busy man.
And then I shall keep my question short.
What do you recall of the gala?
I'd say the heart attack was the most memorable part of the day.
Quite understandable. But before that?
I was talking to the bishop, or rather being talked at. He doesn't see it, but he gets quite heated. That's the last thing I remember.
You spoke with Bishop Mountjoy earlier in the evening, too.
I did. That man just wants someone to listen to his incessant ramblings. I just couldn't stand there and listen to him anymore. I decided to walk away and see the orrery from above. Then I met that young lady, Betty Allen.
You two spoke?
Briefly, but she was looking for her husband, so I think her mind was elsewhere.
I will not take up any more of your time.
Didn't Betty Allen say she spoke to Aylesworth and Bishop? Did she speak with them at the same time? Door to main hall. I thought this was the
Detective
restoration
Inspector
door.
Hardwick has made it quite clear that my valuable insight is not wanted. Perhaps I should find an alternative means of entry.
From the West Wing. Time to be sneaky. But didn't we need, like, a key to get through there? That, Irene was not gonna give me? Or Evelyn, sorry, not Irene. They have the same amount of ease, okay? It's confusing. Was this chair always blue? Ah, Hastings.
What do you need? What can I do?
Merci.
Okay. If only I had a key, I could continue my investigation. Hi. make me steal a key.
Mademoiselle, may I
What can I do for...
Oh my god. Oh my god, I have nothing. I'll try to talk to the actor again, maybe? Or... Irene might have gone home? Or... What's that? Maybe Zachariah wants
You're
to talk
just
to
full
me?
of questions, aren't
You have been... catching a thief in London.
Oh. Can we go in? Can we snoop in her dressing room again? While she's out here?
You're just full of questions, aren't...
Oh.
You have been...
Damn. What the hell do I do? Alright, alright, alright. There's probably something I didn't click. I'm gonna try look for the shawl again. Maybe it's there. She's still not there. Oh, okay. Why is it blue? Why is there hair? Oh, a sewing needle. A sewing needle remains stuck. An accident, I'm sure. I'm sure. A spot of paint on the shawl. I've seen this color somewhere before. Oh, Irene! The painting! Because it's a forgery! Right? Have I connected some dots? No, I have no dots to connect. Damn it. Oh my god, that's it. Literally, I think, oh my god, walking. I think walking in point-and-click adventure games is like the worst part of a game. What painting is it? What painting is blue?
Mademoiselle, may I
What can I do?
Shut up, sir!
I hope you're getting some.
Oh, can I ask you about the heated discussion with Monsieur Aylesworth? Oh, yes.
Heated? Who said that?
They are the words of Monsieur Ellsworth.
Oh, the man is in politics. He should know what heated looks like. Maybe I was a little forceful. There was no one else around. How was I to know he was having a heart attack when he clutched his chest? It could have been anything.
Wait, how did we get to this point of the conversation? I thought we were talking about the conversation topics.
And when I saw he was in trouble, I went to get help. I suppose I got lost finding my way back.
That's what they were talking about?
I do not believe Bishop Mountjoy was the instigator of Monsieur Aylesworth's heart attack, but it appears he does. He is quite rigorously trying to convince himself he is not to blame.
What? Wait, what? Okay, so argument happened. Aylesworth has a heart attack. Bishop Mountjoy freaks out, thinking he caused it and got help. And then Bishop Mountjoy runs away because he runs away from his responsibilities. Is that what happened?
Merci, Your Grace.
He's facing away. Quick, talk to me.
What can I do for you?
Oh my god. Do all your discussions end in such a manner?
He knows just how to push. He knows what this museum means to me.
That is clear to us all.
He thinks he can say and do what he wants because of his position. But if he thinks he can get rid of me that easily, this museum is my life. And if anyone, including him, tries to do anything to jeopardize that, I won't be held responsible for my actions.
Now is the time to permit me access to the restoration room.
I'm sorry. The detective inspector was quite adamant I wasn't to allow anyone in.
Detective Hercule Poirot is not just any man, mademoiselle.
And modest to boot. I suppose it can't hurt. Follow me.
And we were the culprit all along.
There
So
you go.
It could hurt.
The key. It is in a far better condition than yesterday.
It was looking grubby and covered in rust, so I cleaned it. Is that a problem?
She did it.
If you find anything else that may be of importance to the investigation, I ask that you leave it as you found it.
More evidence that has been tampered with. It's as though no one wishes the case to be solved. The key smells rather distinctly of turpentine, confirming Mademoiselle Warbeck's claim of cleaning off the rust. It also connects her with paintings, because turpentine is used in oil for oil painting. The rust must have been building for some time, though, so why clean it now? Because it has suspicious blue wet paint on it. Perhaps she was already using it on something else. Paint, perhaps. I should find evidence of this to either confirm or deny my suspicion.
What can I do?
Merci.
What do you need?
Merci.
Is there a setting to make him walk faster? Do you have walk faster options? No, you don't, damn it. Alright, let's get into this. Staff room, locked restoration room. Oh. Use the master key. The master key should work here. One step closer to revealing the truth. Alright. Monsieur Hastings and I should determine if this room was accessed by the thief. Key was cleaned. Museum restoration room. Blue paint smear on box. It would take some strength to lift it. A smear of blue paint. Careless. Careless indeed. What could this blue paint be? A smear of yellow paint. I understand what works is done here, but must they really keep it in such a state? Wow, a singular handprint is such a state.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Whoa. That's an angle.
Oh.
Some little wooden sticks with cotton glued at the end. Perhaps a homemade tool for removing paint from a canvas. The picture is becoming clearer, and the paint is the key. A book of oil paint pigments and how they're made. If only I had the time to read it for pleasure. For pleasure? Hastings! We don't care about Hastings. Hastings isn't important. The mouse sensitivity is wild right now. Oh. Scissors? A pair of sharp scissors. Okay. One step closer to revealing the truth. Some little wooden sticks with cotton glued at the end. Perhaps a homemade tool for removing paint from canvas. Got ourselves a cotton swab. The pungent smell of turpentine expels from the bottle. Can we grab some cotton swabs? Now the cotton is soaked in turpentine. Okay. I don't know why I needed that, but that's... I felt it. A smudge of what I hope is only green paint. What? What else is it? What else? What? Okay.
Huh.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Huh.
Impossible to see inside. Okay. Logical thinking shall always prevail. Alright, nothing there. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Oh.
Oh, my little icons aren't popping up anymore. Oh, some things. Nothing connecting, but some things. Yellow paint. Green paint. Blue paint. Paint palette! It all connects now. I need to use a cotton swab somewhere. Damp cotton swab, cleaning swab. Do I need 2 turpentine swabs? I'll get 2 turpentine swabs. All right, baby. Can I read the book? Everyone needs more swabs. Grab more swabs. It's only allowing me 2 swabs. Okay. I need to swab something. Oh, can I swab the shawl? What do you think, Hastings?
What do you need? What can I do? Merci.
Aha.
Oh, the door. Okay.
Huh.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Impossible to see inside. That's the same as the other door. One step closer to revealing the truth, oh yes. One step closer. I'm not completely confused. Use the cotton swab. Voila! The stick is stained blue. Evidence that there is blue paint on the key. Okay. We need to swab the shawls. But did the thief get paint on the key before they entered the room or afterwards? Do we need to swab the other door? I want to swab the other door. Swab the other door. Oh yes, I swabbed the other door. Nothing inside. Oh. Okay, well. I thought I was going there. I really thought. Okay, wait. It looks like there's a connection with something. They only used 1 key, and it was on that side. So that means, what the fuck does it mean? Nothing inside keyhole. Blue paint inside keyhole. Connect it.
Was staring me in the
They
face.
both say keyhole. Connect the holes. The answer was staring me in the face. The key was used in the west wing door after it had been dropped in paint. Okay. And the blue paint. Blue
I cannot see the
keyhole.
logic.
Okay, no. Blue paint. West wing
I
door.
must act on thought.
Okay. Paint palette. A door. Perfect. Connect them. Wait, what did I connect them to? Okay. Key was cleaned. Besides the obvious condition, the smell of chemical is a key indicator the key has been cleaned. Blue paint smear on box. Paint blue hole? No. Paint not blue hole. Clean? Clean key? Clean key palette? Clean key door west?
Voila.
Yes! Clean key door west! Voila! It's likely that the thief didn't notice the paint on the key straight away. They may have gotten some on their hands. And then the shawl! The shawl! Thief may have gotten covered in paint. Blue paint smear?
One step
Perfect.
closer to revealing the truth.
The thief must have moved the box to gain access. To what? The door? The box was moved by the thief to gain access to the door? Shawl! Yes, teacher, shawl! Shawl?
When the thief entered this room from the west wing, there was no paint on the key.
Uh-huh. From the west wing, there was no paint on the key.
We know this because there was no paint on the key when they used it on the door to the gallery.
When they used it to the door to Okay, so. They're saying the thief went from this west wing door, traveled here, to this gallery door, stole the painting, came back, dropped the key in some paint, and then used the key on the west wing door again to escape.
But there is paint on the key when the thief locks the west wing door after stealing the painting, telling us
The key got covered in paint in this room.
But why did they have to move the box with the paint?
oui, and only after the painting was stolen. So, what happened in between locking the door to the gallery and leaving this room to lock the west wing door?
What happened in between locking the door to the gallery, locking this door, and leaving this room to lock the west wing door? Yes, what happened in between after they stole the painting, came back in here? Like, where did they drop the blue paint? And why did they have to move the box?
The picture is becoming clearer, and the paint is the key. The thief unlocked the door from the west wing into this room.
Okay.
Unlocked the door to the gallery and stole the painting.
Okay.
They then returned, whereupon they laid the painting on the desk.
Yes.
The thief locked the door and returned to the painting.
Locked the gallery door?
But then, an accident. They dropped the key into the palette of paint.
Yes.
How can you be so sure?
We know because the paint palette was the only source of blue paint in the room that the key could have dropped in.
Unless something got moved.
But why put the painting on this table, where items may be knocked or where they may be hurled? Perhaps the answer is before me on the desk.
The painting is actually this painting right here that's covered. It's the painting, you know. It's the painting. Oh, thank you for the follow. Follow for the painting of this wonderful explanation. They covered the famous painting with their shitty painting to hide it so that they can transport it elsewhere and then remove the paint and then sell it? Is that what's happening? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand the painting? Oh, sorry, I have to re-look at the painting. Re-look. The key was dropped here, I can only imagine by accident. I doubt that the thief had time to read a book. They cut up the painting? Sacre, no. I fear that our thief may have used this table to cut the painting from its frame. I must find its frame to confirm my fear. I should find Mr. Hastings to help me with this task. What else? What else? What else? There's one more thing. I doubt that the thief had time to do the delicate work of any kind. Okay. Hastings! Sacre!
What do you need? What can I do?
The evidence in this room can tell us where our thief went next. The box was moved by the thief. The thief used the box over there for something after cutting the painting from the frame, to push it, or to move it into a better position perhaps.
What can I do for you?
Exit.
Merci, monsieur.
What do you need?
Why did we
What can
have
I do
to talk to Hastings
Merci.
about that? Anyways, look at the blue box. Look at it. Look at it in all its blue box glory. Sorry, it's the wrong box. It would take some strength to lift it. A smear of blue paint. Careless. What? Can I get in there? I cannot. I can't open it. Storage area. A pop-up keeps popping up, but it's... Oh, there we go. Wait, yes. Where's a sweet spot to click?
Huh.
There we go.
Ah.
Old and damaged frames.
Aha.
Lord, our fears are confirmed. This is the frame of the Penitent Magdalene, painting that was brought from Brussels. Once the painting was removed, it was left here. I suppose the police were looking for the painting, not the frame. I believe we have our thief. I must speak with Detective Inspector Hardwick and inform him of my findings before Mademoiselle Courtsmith has a chance to flee the country. It was the artist.
Gentlemen, have you seen Miss Babanian? She wanted to speak with me after the bishop was finished chewing my ear off, but it seems the pair of them have disappeared.
Yeah, we were suspicious of Miss Babania for being the thief of the cigarette case in the prologue.
I'm afraid not.
Can't have been that important then.
Or chapter 1, I don't know. I recall Monsieur Hastings telling me how he saw Monsieur Christensen acting peculiar in the West Wing. Perhaps it requires further investigation. Is he the one that likes the cocaine? Sadly, the Penitent Magdalene remains missing, but it looks as though the thief accessed the room in the process of stealing it. Is that it? Okay. Let's talk to the Detective Inspector. Inspector... Detective Hardwick? Is it Inspector first or Detective? Where are they? They're at the gallery. Wait, it's upstairs? Wait, why am I here? I thought I would come from the door, not here. But also, this is up some stairs, but oh, I guess no, whatever. You know what? Don't think about it.
If you want to deal with him, fine by me.
Okay.
I suppose I can spare a minute.
I will not take up any more.
Wait, I thought. Wait, what the fuck? What? Huh? Okay, whatever.
If you want to deal with him, fine by me.
Why did you teleport yourself over here, sir?
I
will not take up any more.
I guess you didn't want to talk to the detective? I thought we wanted to talk to the detective. Before Evelyn Smythe didn't flees the country. Sorry, not
If
Evelyn.
you want to deal with him, fight.
Evelyn is the other person. Irene Kortsmith. Evelyn is Warbeck is the curator.
What can I do for you?
Merci.
I might as well talk to everyone. Figure if they have new dialogue.
I hope you're getting some.
Merci.
Yeah, whatever. He stings.
What do you need? What can I do?
Merci.
No one wants to talk to me? I thought we wanted to talk to the inspector. Talk to D.I. Hardwick. Talk to suspects. Okay, I'm gonna try again, just in case it was like I need to go out of the room and come back in for him to talk to me. And here I am, popped up over here.
If you want to deal with him,
No, it doesn't want to talk to me, Detective Inspector.
I suppose.
I will not take up.
I'm pretty sure this is the Detective Inspector.
if you want to deal
Yeah,
with
D.R.
him,
Hardwick. Okay, well, I guess we talk to the other people. We're gonna have to talk to everyone. I'll see if Irene, the person with the shawl, the blue paint is back. This game is 90% walking. Fuck, this is not where I wanted to go. What a weird selection system. The dog is still here. Shawl? No, we don't deal with the shawl. We don't care about the shawl. Irene has already disappeared. I'll try talking to the actor again. Because we want to know about the husband being suspicious. That was another thing Poirot talked about. Fuck! I'm glad I misclicked on the right thing. So was it a misclick? It was the smartest click ever.
You're just full of questions, aren't
No, she doesn't.
You
wanna
have
talk
been
to me.
most helpful.
How come
What
the
do you need?
detective doesn't want to talk to me?
What can I do?
Is there still
Merci.
something in the room that I need?
Catching a thief in London? You
Oh my god. Alright, I cheated. It was another thing that I would never have gotten. Because my objectives are talk to suspects and talk to T.R. Hardwick. I'll show you what I need to do. What? I have to go here. Okay, no, I don't have to go here. I have to go to the West Wing. I'm finishing this game. I'm finishing this game tonight.
Gentlemen, have you seen Miss Babani?
What? Oh, okay.
She wanted to speak with me after the bishop was finished chewing my ear off. But it seems the pair of them have disappeared.
I'm afraid not.
Can't have been that important then.
I recall Mr. Hastings telling me he saw Monsieur Christensen acting peculiar. So I read the guide and I actually don't know what to do. What else? Wait, there it is. You see this? Wow. Why would I know to click this heating vent when there are like a billion other heating vents? The vent of the west wing. There appears to be something lodged inside. And then I use the needle. This seems so obtuse. It's like this game is too big. And also whatever. I'm just gonna continue cheating. The curved needle will be perfect for hooking onto a glinting item, and I can pull it through the grate with a thread. A ring. A most a most puzzling thing to find here. Great. Get it? It's 'cause it's a heating vent. Great. Anyways. I don't know what else. What do we do next? Oh, do I talk to the inspector now?
What can I do for you?
Merci.
Will the inspector talk to me now? I have a ring. All right. I'm gonna look it up.
If you want to deal with it.
This is the weirdest shit ever. How? Whatever. These are like how would I know what to do with the ring? How would I know to check that specific vent? Oh my goodness. I'm about to... I need to play a different game.
You're just full of questions, aren't
No
you?
wonder why this one had mixed reviews.
Where did
Have
you
you
get
seen
that?
this ring before?
It was found in a vent at the museum. Perhaps the very last thing I expected to find.
Yes. Well, thank you. I knew I had lost it somewhere.
A clearly valuable
In the
ring
vent?
has just been returned to Madame, and she acts as though it means nothing to her.
And I would not describe throwing a ring at one's husband resulting in it being stuck in a vent as a case of losing it.
And how did you come to that conclusion, Poirot? There's so many conclusions being just like assumed? I don't know.
It is clear Madame Hélène felt no sickness at the gala, rather anger. In a moment of rage, she threw her ring at her husband before exiting the museum. And having seen the damage that she has caused in her own dressing room, one can conclude that it was the state of her marriage that allowed her emotions to get the better of her and act so rashly.
You have been most helpful.
The detective inspector will now be able to see as plain as day that Mademoiselle Court Smythe is the guilty party.
Why did we
Now to
need to
find
know
him.
about this ring in order for us to talk to Detective Inspector? I know that's how the story
With the other remaining
works.
guests' movements all accounted for, she was the only one capable of making haste with the painting.
Like, the thing with Irene Corsmythe, we maybe need that information. Sorry, Irene Corsmythe? No. I mean Betty Allen and her being angry with the husband. seems right now like a completely separate thing to talking with the inspector. I know for the story's sake we need like this, and this task done in order for us to talk to the inspector at the end of the chapter. but I wish it made more sense. All right, let's talk to the inspector. Oh gosh. All right, Inspector, end my misery.
Ah, Detective, you're here.
Look and you shall find. How may I be of assistance?
Oh, well, I've had the photographs from the Garda developed.
That's good thinking, Miss Farquhar.
Oui, very kind, mademoiselle.
Oh, what's suspicious in the paintings? It's a Poirot. Do we see anything suspicious so far? Do we see anything suspicious? Like, what is she pointing at? What are they looking at right here?
Ah.
Oh, pickpocketing is happening. Oh, she's like, look over there. And then she stole the key. The final damning piece of evidence. There's no way the detective inspector can ignore our findings now. A clear image of Mademoiselle Courtsmith pickpocketing the key to the restoration room from Mademoiselle Warbeck, caught red-handed. You know what could have been cool? If I, as the player, was the one who spotted that, instead of being told. That would have been cool.
There is nothing left for us to do but to take our findings to Detective Inspector Hardwick.
Do you think he'll listen?
It is his duty as a high-ranking officer of the law. We shall not be ignored. We have done all but arrest Mademoiselle Courtsmith for him. If it is the accolade that he desires, he may have it.
I was thinking that while you were speaking with Miss Courtsmith, I could try and find Mr. Christensen at their home.
It would certainly be more efficient. An excellent idea.
So we're not talking to the inspector?
Him with a funny accent. He was here earlier asking the same questions. All I want is a bit of peace.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
Monsieur Hastings, your assistance is required immediately.
Good Lord, Poirot, that's a lot of smoke.
And now you are up to speed with the situation. I have evaluated the position we find.
If you're going to use the fire extinguisher, now would be the time.
Très bien.
Oh, that's some weak wax.
That's it. One more should do it.
But it's okay for the game. The apartment. Detective Hercule Poirot
Detective
and
Inspector,
Mr.
it is
Hastings
imperative we search the crime scene
solve
as soon as possible.
one crime and it lands themselves in a different situation. One that's much more deadly. That's what the little summary the thing said. That's not what it said at all. But
You
it's so
mean
fast.
my crime scene?
If I may, I can count on one hand how many crime scenes I have seen in my life, and although they are somewhere I don't wish to spend too much time, as the representative of Lloyd's of London Bank, it is my responsibility to handle all matters regarding the now stolen painting.
A weak attempt, but I've got more on my plate than dealing with some paper pusher getting his knickers in a twist. You've got until I return to do whatever it is you need to do. And if I find one thing out of place...
You may question my authority in this case, but I will not have my professionalism questioned.
Whatever you say.
What the heck is this path? Why didn't we show the evidence of Irene? The penitent Magdalene sits spoiled on Mademoiselle Courtsmith's easel, but there is something about it. Oh, it's forgery. It's a forgery. Irene's sales ledger. Mademoiselle that courts my sales ledger. There must be something in here of note. Yes, I wonder what it is of note. Locked. To find the key.
Huh.
Poirot, you gotta learn to be a lock picker.
Monsieur Hastings, your assistance. Of course. What can I do?
Let us.
We do not want to discuss with Mr. Hastings. I do not know why we keep asking him. We keep teasing him about the discussions. Irene's body! Do we finally have a body, guys! I lied to you last time. And I lied to you this time. I lied last time that there would be murder, and this time I lied that there is no murder. What is that tattoo?
Huh.
No obvious signs that she was suffocated by the smoke.
Huh.
I would expect nothing less from a working artist. What do you see? No obvious indications that she was burnt by the fire. Could she have fallen asleep in that position?
From analyzing the victim's body, I can conclude that the cause of death was not dead by the flames.
Not by the flames? Then what?
That is what we are yet to determine.
Oh.
Eddington cigarettes. The cigarette case? The culprit is smoking. Someone has had a rather persistent habit, judging by the number of stubs. The true cause of death is lung cancer. Oh, I don't know what the third thing I have to look at is. There we go. A sharp spike is used to pierce the cork and preserve its bubbles. What? Hot on the culprit's heels. Okay.
Huh.
There must have been a reason to toss jewelry into the fire. There is also a pin through one of the links. Curious. My murder mystery is finally becoming a murder mystery! Oh, what it meant to be. What it was always meant to be. Likely used to hold a candle. A saucer. Okay. A saucer that held a candle with a pin and a necklace in it. It's some kind of mechanism. Ooh.
Oh.
It didn't stand a chance of remaining amongst the fire.
Huh.
Lady's shoe snuff box, containing cherry tobacco, obvious by its fruity aroma. Oh, just tobacco, not cocaine. It appears that the fire spread more ferociously and then to the right of the fireplace, completely melting the candle on the right. All right. The burnt painting. Perhaps it is from a related series to our missing painting. open window? Bottle? 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 Flame? Bottle? Canvas not cut out of frame. The canvas edge show that this painting was not cut from the frame. One step closer to revealing the truth. Champagne glass. I would presume the glass belongs to Irene. And a needle?
Oh.
Perhaps the strangest item to find in Mademoiselle Corsmite's floor. A syringe? Burnt pictures taken of the Penitent Magdalene painting. Close-up and detailed photographs of the Penitent Magdalene painting, taken before it took its place in the museum. Okay. I don't know what this icon is. Where do I click you? Which pixel? There you are. There's a clear trail of where the fire was intended to burn. Judging from the pattern and location of the scorch marks, an accelerant was used. The champagne? Tobacco flavored dog ends. Sorry, cherry tobacco flavored dog ends. Snuff box. Scorch trail painting door. Snuff box tobacco.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
The dog ends on the ashtray suggest she smoked cherry tobacco, and she kept it in a lady shoe snuff box. Irene smoked cherry tobacco. Okay. What else are we looking at? Console table. This will help me complete my search of the apartment. Ah, yes, the drawer. An inspective vintage crate of champagne left over from the gala. It may not be the finest champagne, but I imagine most of the guests at the gala were unaware. Wait, really? Calling them not classy enough, like you? Not snobby enough about champagne to realize that it's shitty champagne? The pungent smell of turpentine expels from this bottle. Oh! Was it turpentine that caused the fire? Hot on the culprit's heels. Indeed, indeed. So hot. So culprity. Aha! Another accounts book. A sales ledger with an embossed envelope containing 50-pound notes. I'm not surprised Mademoiselle locked it away. Anger of Many, 75. The 4th of August, Discovery of Redemption, 125. 5th of August, Penitent Magdalene, 150. 6th of August, A Morning in Bloom, 100. 8th August, Penitent Magdalene, 100. Ooh, she's making several copies. Very good, very good. Sales ledger. Empty bottle of turpentine. Inexpensive vintage crate left over. These...
Something just...
Is turpentine the scorch marks?
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
The start of the fire was no accident. It was set with intent to damage and kill. Deliberate fire. Alright. Hastings, you have anything to say to me?
What do you need?
The fire.
It wasn't an accident. It was set on purpose, using turpentine to douse any evidence of them being there, and the forgery.
An almost perfect execution. Had we not arrived in time before the evidence had burned away?
But why try and get rid of the necklace?
Spoken like a true detective.
What can I do for you?
I can confirm Mademoiselle Courtsmith was not killed by the fire. No signs of burning. No sign of soot or damage to the airways.
From analyzing the victim's body, I can conclude that the cause of death was not dead by the flames.
Not by the flames? Then what?
That is what we are yet to determine.
I have found the penitent Magdalene painting. However, it is a fake. Burnt pictures taken. A canvas is not cut to these two suddenly popped up. A canvas not cut out of frame.
Mr. Poirot, you are a genius.
Why did he just pick lint off of his sleeve while saying that? Mademoiselle Courtsmith was creating replicas of the penitent Magdalene. The pictures, the paint pigments, I think the ledger is what shows. Irene involved in some form of fraud.
That would never have even occurred to me. I've got a lot to learn.
I believe I know who our snuff box belongs to. The snuff box belongs to Mademoiselle Courtsmith.
That would never have even occurred to me. I've got a lot to learn.
Let us get back to the scene.
Where? Burnt painting was a replica. There's no doubt in my mind that this painting is merely a replica. So where is the real painting? Or the original, I guess. Irene created replicas of penitent Magdalene painting. To many, it would appear to be the original, but to a trained eye, a forgery created by Irene's hand and brush. So was the one we saw at the museum a real or a fake? What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Wakey wakey, Irene.
From analyzing the victim's body, I can...
Not by the flames. Then what?
That is what we are yet to determine.
Is it the syringe?
Ah.
Champagne glass, burnt painting. Oh, there's birds in the background now. No music, but ambient bird noises. How quaint. Oh, what do I use? The ledger? Do I compare sales ledgers? Mademoiselle has made a large number of sales, though not all of them appear to be accounted for. 3 high-priced sales. Anyone could see this is bad financial management, unless there is something she is trying to remain hidden.
Didn't you speak with her neighbor before? Might she be able to help?
Okay. Three high-priced sales unaccounted for. Irene's involvement in fraud.
Come, my little grey cells.
Fine. Of course it's not that easy. Actual sales from the ledger. Irene for the paintings. I found some for fraud. Let's see.
Where is the sense in that? I should consider.
Shit. What? Burnt painting replica. My mind that the painting is merely a replica. 3 high-priced sales do not match the actual sales from Leisure. Okay.
Magnifique.
Okay. Her sales ledger and her movements the day after the gala suggest she sold 2 of her paintings. Okay. I don't even know what day it is. Irene sold 2 paintings day after the gala. I don't remember what day it was. So 2 paintings. Her sales ledger and her movements the day after the gala suggest she sold 2 of her paintings. Okay.
The pieces of the puzzle are
Therefore,
finally
she
coming
was
together.
involved in fraud! A forgery of the penitent Magdalene. It's like, of course she is! I don't know why we're connecting the dots to the same thing over again. Anyways. The forgery of the penitent Magdalene, along with the omissions from her account, suggests she's selling forgeries. We already concluded that like 3 times. Irene selling forgeries of paintings. We talk to Hastings now? Do we talk to the neighbor?
What do you need?
The painting.
Of course, the painting. Irene had made forgeries of the penitent Magdalene painting and was likely selling them for a pretty penny, I might add. What can I do for you?
Let us get...
Oh, I can leave. Okay, okay. And then we talk to the neighbor. Miss Colsham. Is there a doggo? Bro, bro, bro.
Is it that copper again? What do you want?
I was hoping to ask you some questions regarding the fire. May I ask your name?
You aren't coming in. You can get that into your head now. Mrs. Colsham. Camilla Colsham.
Merci, Madame Colsham.
Mademoiselle Courtsmith was not alone in her apartment yesterday. Why is there so much space between that? Why is it all the way at the bottom?
She hardly had.
What was that
visitors,
flash?
But yesterday, it was like she had a sign up offering out free ale.
Just a creepy eye. She hardly had any visitors, but yesterday it was like she had signed up offering out free ale.
If you would be so kind as to talk us through the events as you remember them.
Well, I saw her leaving with a couple of paintings under her arm. You've seen her work? Not really my cup of tea. Then there was that posh-looking chap. I heard him before I saw him. Like an elephant on those stairs. Next came the professional-looking fella. He's got some money in those pockets, that's for sure. I saw him leaving with a painting, too.
Oh, so how many of our suspects are actually clients of Miss Irene?
Oh, and the argument with another man? I couldn't hear what it was all about, but he had a set of lungs on him.
You are doing a wonderful job, Madame Colsham.
You can keep the patronizing tone to yourself.
Oh my god.
She must have turned her radio up to disguise what they were saying, but I tell you this, I'd rather have listened to them than that racket. It wasn't long before he was storming down the stairs. I don't think he'd heard the expression light-footed before.
Would you be able to remember any other details of the gentleman?
Through this peephole, you can barely tell who's man and woman. I didn't hear her leave, but when I heard that door downstairs slam, I knew it was her. I opened my door and gave her what for. And you know what she did? She waved me off, bottle of bubbles in hand, ranting about being dry. She looked 2 sheets to the wind, if you ask me.
What does 2 sheets to the wind mean?
Only after did she turn the radio down. I wasn't going to waste the peace and quiet, and I got ready for bed.
Let me actually look that up real quick. Because I'm really curious. What does 2 sheets to the wind mean? 2 sheets to the wind means the person is drunk. Okay, okay. Very good. Thank you. Why is it 2 sheets to the wind?
I was getting right into the exciting bit of my book. Perkins' first one, you know. I do like Perkins. Well, that's when I first smelt the smoke coming from the hall. And then you lot showed up.
Merci, madame. You have been most accommodating.
Oh, and I found this in the garden. It's obviously hers. I was going to put it through her letterbox, but, well, you know.
The cork from a champagne bottle. It would not be a giant leap to assume this came from Mademoiselle Cortsmith's apartment. A smell lingers on the cork. Bitter almonds.
Bitter almonds? That means... Wait, I know this one. Shit! What poison is it? It's super famous. No! All my useless knowledge that I keep inside my brain. Cyanide?
Merci, Madame Colcham.
Pierced cork. A cork from one of the champagne bottles with a thin hole in it. That's the thin needle thing. Irene came home with champagne. The needle? The needle? Cork?
The evidence suggests something else.
Champagne?
Some would say
Yeah,
a lucky
champagne!
guess.
Why would she feel the need to purchase more when she already has bottles in her apartment? Irene left to get more champagne when she already had some. Who stole the painting? Irene was selling forgeries of the painting. Okay.
What do you need?
The smell of bitter almonds on the champagne cork.
Almonds? I've never had champagne that tasted of almonds.
One would hope not. Mademoiselle's lips may hold the missing clue we require.
What can I do?
Let us get...
Recheck the body. How curious. The smell of almonds remains on her breath. Almonds? Poisoned? Cork?
What a revelation.
Yeah! The cork was pierced with a champagne tap and the poison administered. Champagne was spiked with champagne tap. Oh, congratulations, Ikar. Still working? Just wanted my story time allowance? Yes, of course. You're always welcome here for story time allowance. Champagne spiked with champagne tap. She wouldn't spike her own thing. What else do we have? Shelling forgeries. Let's have Fierce Cork. What else? What else do we know? Okay. Cork was pierced with the champagne tap and the poison administered.
Come now. Think of
That matches with selling forgeries. Champagne. Irene was poisoned.
order and method. That
The fire was deliberately started. This was the method of the murder. Oh, he didn't give me a conclusion. Okay. Is Hastings gonna give me a conclusion? Yes? Hastings?
What do you need?
What we have learned from the crime scene.
I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
Take your time. Consider what we have seen and learnt of Mademoiselle Court-Smythe's time here yesterday.
Okay, firstly, we know that she had a number of visitors and an argument with one of them. Among these visitors, one left with a painting. Perhaps another forgery.
Très bien.
Irene wasn't drinking alone, and whoever she was drinking with likely poisoned her.
The poison.
The killer used a syringe to inject a liquid form of the poison through the cork and into the bottle.
Potassium cyanide.
Yay!
Traces of the compound can be found in nature, but dangerous
right.
levels, such as those present, can be detected by its notable almond smell.
I was right about the cyanide. Wow, you're so smart with the random knowledge.
And she fell victim shortly after in her chair.
Yes. It will not be long before Detective Inspector returns.
What are you going to tell him?
The truth. He may hope for a simple and somewhat convenient version of events, but he cannot ignore the facts that we shall present.
My crime scene's still intact.
No, actually, I rifled through it all.
Of course, Detective Inspector. There is something that...
There's nothing more to say.
Pardon, Detective Inspector. The truth is that Mademoiselle Irene Court-Smythe was murdered.
Right you are. I'll be sure to make a note.
But you won't.
Excuse me? Are you forgetting who you're talking to?
He is well aware of your authority and your capability of coming to the same conclusion. We only wish to inform you of our findings.
Well, my men have been in, as have I, and I've concluded that the mademoiselle, as you so elegantly called her, made off with the painting and decided to have a few drinks to celebrate. She passed out drunk in the chair, candle still lit, and the place went up like a match.
Detective Inspector, s'il vous plaît. It is really not that simple.
Who are you calling simple?
He's not calling you simple, he's saying that isn't how it happened. How can you ignore the bottle of champagne that had been tampered with? The smell of poison on the cork.
You're both experts in poison now, are you?
I do not wish to stand here and argue credentials. Mademoiselle Court-Smythe was killed, not by the fire that burnt through her home, but at the hands of another. Her drink, laced with potassium cyanide.
Quite the imagination you two have.
Look, we can show...
No. We shall leave the Detective Inspector to discover the truth for himself. Detective, adieu.
We shall leave the Detective Inspector to discover the truth for himself. He's not going to discover shit.
Monsieur Hastings, you must learn which battles are worth the fight. Besides, we have no time to stand squabbling with him. We have a murder to solve.
Knowing now that the painting was not the original, I feel a sense of relief seeing it in its damaged state. Chapter 5. Detective Hercule Poirot
That was
and
quite a night.
Hastings
I feel
consider murder suspects
exhilarated, yet
while doing something.
exhausted. Triumphant at what we have discovered, but mournful for Miss Court-Smythe.
I did that the entire chapter all by myself without a guide. Because you know why? The map wasn't fucking gigantic. And the logic made more sense. That was the best chapter yet. The one with the murder! Of course it's the best chapter!
It is being able to control those emotions and still see the bigger picture that separates the best detectives from those that merely like the thought of such responsibility.
So do you think it must have been one of the guests at the gala?
An accomplice disguised as a guest turned murderer.
I think I just felt
sorry.
a chill.
Now we must speak with the guests of the gala again, as well as find Monsieur Christiansen, who has continued to evade my questions. I have no doubt one or more of them will hold the answers we require regarding the death of Mademoiselle Courtsmith.
Alright. Chapter 5. The scheme. How many chapters are there? Just, can I actually finish all this today? Chapter 5, the scheme. That's halfway. Ooh! I'll try my best. Okay. Nobody redeem anything. I can finish.
Monsieur Hastings, your assistance is required.
Of course. What can I...
Merci.
Alright, everyone, talk to me. Everyone? Where is everyone? Oh, I can't go up. Is everyone west? Oh no, don't tell me I have to do the map again. I don't want to do the big map. Nobody likes the big map. Oh, okay, I got teleported into here instead of the West Wing. Perfect. Less things to look at.
Mademoiselle, do you have a moment to spare?
Of course, Detective. I'm hoping you have some good news for me.
Prepare yourself for some distressing news.
Goodness. You found the painting, haven't you?
A painting was recovered. A forgery, but it was damaged by the fire.
What on earth are you talking about? Forgery? Fire?
It ran rampant through Mademoiselle Courtsmith's apartment.
She's... dead. She would never be so. But with all of those flammable paints and... No!
Mademoiselle Warbeck appears quite distraught at the news. Perhaps I should have considered the nature in which it was delivered.
He was like, oh shit, actually, I am kind of a dick, aren't I? No. It's okay, Poirot. Sometimes you have to be... It's tough love.
I respected her as an artist and a friend.
I do not wish to push Mademoiselle Warbeck too far while in such a state. But as a friend, I must know if she was aware of Mademoiselle Courtsmith's plan.
Oh, did Mademoiselle Courtsmith use her connections with Evelyn to forge paintings for money? She was just pretending to be your friend. That would really suck. That would be the double blow of my friend is dead and my friend was using me. Poor Evelyn, unless she's in on it.
Perhaps, as a friend, she let slip of her plans.
Her plan for what? Stealing the painting? Making a forgery? Do you really think I'd let her do that?
She must have had help from someone she trusted.
If she did, it wasn't me she confided in.
Did you see Mademoiselle Courtsmith following the gala?
I've been here trying to calm down the trustees.
You did not leave the museum?
I was here until the early hours. After the meeting, I wrote a letter to my father. I wanted his advice on what to do. It's just all so... Excuse me, gentlemen. I must go and make a phone call to an artist. I shan't be long.
Huh?
Merci, mademoiselle.
That
is all
sudden.
for now.
What do you make of that, Hastings?
What do you need? What can I...
Oh, okay. No
Merci.
thoughts? Alright. Same here. No thoughts, head empty. Hastings. My spirit animal. Working late. Mademoiselle Warbeck was working late at the time of the murder. So nobody can actually confirm her alibi. Also, what is the yellow and green paint doing around here?
Aha.
Whoa, gosh, that mouse sensitivity suddenly. There appears to be faint indentations on the paper. Even for my impeccable vision, they are still too faint to comprehend.
Oh.
Composition of paints and pigments. A book of oil paint pigments and how they're made. Hot on the culprit's heels! Of course we are. If that's what you want to believe, that's okay, Poirot. Whatever you want. Should I go to the main hall now? Okay. Oh yes, open the door with by holding Hastings' hands. Is anyone here? Can I leave the museum? Just double checking. Oh, I can. Great, the big map. Oh, we can go to the church. We go to the church. We go to Mortimer's office. And we go to the newspaper office. Let's go to the church. Because who doesn't love church?
Bartholomew!
Ah, that's a very churchy name.
Here, puss.
Oh, it's a very kiddie name, too.
Where are you? Bartholomew! Enough now! Out you come!
I get it. Bartholomew. Get it? Because Meow Meow's Mew.
I'm sorry, I just don't have time to talk now. I have to find Bartholomew.
Have you placed a missing persons report?
Really, Detective? Bartholomew is the church cat. I think a missing persons report might be a little overboard.
I am sure with our assistance we shall find him in half the time. And then, perhaps you will have time to answer my questions.
Fine. All that matters now is that we find him.
When did you last see the feline in question?
His name is Bartholomew, and I'd appreciate it if you spoke of him as such.
Pardon. When did you last see Bartholomew?
Better. Well, you see, the poor creature took an interest in my easel. He leapt up, knocking over some of my supplies, and gave himself a fright. He bolted out of sight, and I've not seen him since.
You are a painter? Did you paint all those Jesus paintings in the back? There sure are a lot of crucifixes being carried.
Merci, Your Grace.
Oh, blood on the floor. Did you see that? The top right. I must say, this reminds me of my duties back in the rural Belgium as an officer. But it is important I find the missing cat, so that Bishop Mountjoy will answer my questions. Cat was frightened itself when knocked items off the easel. Okay. Blood! There must have been murder! Some candle wax has hardened on the floor. The candle was put out some time ago. What else is there to look at on this candle? There's just the candle.
Oh.
Noticeable dent. Oh, yes, this dent. That's right here. Noticeable dent on the candelabrum. Okay, that means it fell this way and spilled wax. That means the cat is over here, in this confessional. Guess? Cat? Kitty kitty? Hello? Mr. Puss Puss. Bartholomew. There's a lot of dying paintings. Oh, book. Oh. Book on the floor is normal, okay. Book on the floor is normal. Kitty, kitty. Kitty is not here. Kitty is here? Are you a dustpan? Swept up debris in the dustpan. Looks to be a shard of glass. Bishop Mountjoy must have cleaned up following the cat accident. What did you have to clean? I thought it was an easel and your tools. What tools might glass have to do with easels? Altar candles. Little remains of the candle. It must have burnt for some time. These two? Excuse me. Okay. Shard of glass. A small shard of glass, yet to be swept up. Okay. Cat, are you in the altar? Noticeable dent. Altar candles burn low. Wax and dent.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
The candle was knocked over, spilling the wax and denting the wax pan. Yes. Wax. Oh, I didn't even look at the
I did. Yes, Thomas, one of my parishioners, would usually have sorted that for me. But he decided this weekend of all weekends was the best time to holiday to Margate.
Where did you say the glass was broken?
The easel. I was painting, and Bartholomew was obviously in a boisterous mood and knocked over the water jar.
Why's the glass all the way over there?
Merci.
Look at this easel. Look at that dirty, dirty floor. What? What would the Lord say about this mess? Parishioners' footprints and dust under easel. Oh, you're painting the church. That's cute.
Oh.
It would not be right to take this while Bishop Mountjoy is within eyeshot. Oh, so if he wasn't here, it would be okay to take. Yes. Yes.
Huh.
It would not be right to take this while Bishop Mountjoy is within eyeshots. I see. You just need to not be within there. Bishop, I think I saw the cat over there.
I didn't think I could make it any clearer. Our priority is to find Bartholomew.
We need to learn the way of Irene Quartzmythe. Just point in that direction and then pickpocket him.
Merci.
What do you think, Hastings?
What do you need? What can I...
I believe I know where Bartholomew the cat began running from. The candle! What? The altar!
That would never have even occurred to me.
Ah, sorry.
Got a lot to
Begin
learn.
running from, not running towards. Sorry, I read that wrong. That's my fault. I understood that one. It was my fault. So the waxed. Oh my God, we didn't have enough stuff.
What can I do for you?
Okay, we don't have enough. We don't have enough evidence.
Merci.
We still need to connect some dots. Some dots. Okay. Parishioners' footprints and dust under the easel. Horace swept up broken glass remains from under the easel.
Some would say a lucky guess.
Yes, under the easel. I cannot fathom why he would lie about something so trivial. Frightened glass. Horace lied about where the glass smashed. Shard of glass near the altar.
Something just...
Okay, not that. Burnt low. Wax. Frightened. Items off of the easel.
This will not get me any closer.
No? I thought it was... easel. Candle steps knocked over.
Is there
No.
something I am not...
Oh.
One step closer to...
I cannot imagine how the glass could have spread this far. Oh, that's what I said. Shard found away from where glass is smashed.
I should not be surprised by my own skills
glass
of deduction.
smashed. Glass smash. The evidence suggests the glass was broken at the altar. Glass smashed at altar. Cat frightened. Cat frightened?
Come, my little grey cells.
Glass smashed at altar. Candle near steps knocked over. Candle?
I cannot see the logic in this.
Candle?
Hot on the
Yeah!
culprit's heels.
The cat may have ran in the direction of the confessional. Now Hastings, talk to me.
What do you need?
I have
What can
the
I do for
Pinky
you?
Brain connections now. Bookmarked at the Compline prayers. The Bible is open at the Compline, the night prayer. It seems that the bishop was here at night. What?
I question whether
That
the
was
bishop's
terrible.
version of events is accurate.
That was terrible. That was every option, but the right one until the end.
Perhaps he threw the glass jar at Bartholomew because he was on the altar.
He threw the glass at Bartholomew? How did you come to that conclusion?
I know that's how it looks, but I can't imagine someone being so cruel. What tells us where the cat ran to next?
The confessional! Wait, where did the cat run from? Where did the cat run to from the altar? Not the confessional? The easel, the candle? The candle!
Poirot, you are a genius.
Oh my god, the candle is on the way to the confessional! Whatever. How do we know the candle ran to the cat after being at the altar? Candle near steps was knocked over.
How can we know where the cat ran to next?
Where did the cat run after knocking over the candle? The confessional!
Poirot, you are a genius.
Sorry. Not the altar, Citra. The confessional! Now, we need
I
to bring...
didn't think I could make it any clearer. Our priority is to find Bartholomew.
We need to bring this bishop to the confessional so he confess about throwing a glass at the cat. I don't know how we came to that conclusion, though. Like, I know the glass was smashed at the altar, but he could have brought the glass to the altar. I don't know. It doesn't mean he threw it at him. You know, glass spreads pretty damn far when you accidentally drop it on the floor. Sometimes a piece can go really far. You know, if you hit it at the right angle on the floor.
Merci.
What do you need? What can I do?
Merci.
Wait, do I just look for the cat now? Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Huh.
Kitty, kitty. Kitty.
Ah.
A big hole enough for a small creature to creep through. I wonder if there's a way to lure him out. Fish? If one had a lot to confess, they would be leaving with a cleansed soul, but an aching behind. Sure. Okay, well, I'm not going to think too hard about that. The answer was staring me in the face. Now we can tell you about your lies.
I did.
Oh.
Merci.
Okay. We're not going to tell you about your lies yet.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Merci.
Oh, do I have anything to lure him out? Do I need items? Do I have fish? Do I get fish from somewhere? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave until I get fish. Oh, big enough for a small creature. Way to lure him out. Lure him out with more smashed glasses. I don't know, man. Lure him out with Jesus. I suspect we're gonna get an item at a different area to use, so I'm gonna leave for now. Let's go to Mortimer's office.
Monsieur Aylesworth.
Do you happen to have cat treats anywhere?
Ah, a detective that actually seems to be doing something to find my painting. What can I do for you?
How are you recovering after your ordeal?
Quite well, thank you.
The infirmary discharged you already?
With a clean bill of health. I didn't want to wait around using up valuable resources.
An honorable gesture.
After leaving the hospital,
I was straight off to the House of Commons. I take it you haven't read today's newspaper?
I'm afraid I have had more pressing matters.
It certainly makes for an interesting read.
I was not aware reporters were permitted inside the house.
They aren't. I left and went to the London Illustrated News office. I gave my statement there. I can't for the life of me remember the chap's name. Rather pleasant, though. Anyway, you're a busy man. I'd hate to take up too much of your time.
It does not take a great detective to pick up on Monsieur Aylesworth's ever so subtle hint.
I see. I guess I'm not a great detective because I did not get that hint. Besides, you should read the newspaper.
Is this about the insurance claim?
Oh.
It was merely a necessary precaution. I'm sure with you on the case, it won't be long before it's returned.
He's the one who wants the insurance money.
I do not doubt my abilities to return the painting, but I question why he felt it necessary to talk of sensitive details regarding the investigation to a national news outlet.
Because he wants the insurance money.
It would not surprise me to learn of him using his loss for cynical gain.
I assume you saw the article in the paper?
Oui, monsieur. A fantastic opportunity for you to express your political opinions.
Oh, the people must know what I stand for.
I did not read
I
the
will not
newspaper.
take up any more of your time.
Oh. Oh, okay, we're just leaving. Okay, let's go to the newspaper.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
I was hoping to speak with Mademoiselle Farquhar.
I'm afraid she already has her hands full with the story. Unless you've come with a bigger one than what she's working on.
I come with the terrible news of a murder of a high-profile socialite.
Perhaps another time, gentlemen. We really are very busy.
We came to discuss. With a suspicious story of arson.
Perhaps another time.
We came with a perplexing story of art forgeries.
Perhaps another time.
Oh my god.
I will not take up it.
Fine. Screw you. Theater Street? We need a better story to sell. Don't call me sellout Poirot for nothing. Oh my god.
Bonjour, madame. Do you have a moment to... Has something happened?
You bet something's happened! That slime bag! How dare he say my performance was mediocre!
I'm sure he didn't mean.
That's it! I give up. I'm done with this acting. With this city.
Do I plan to play episode 2 before Tokyo comes out? Oh, I didn't even realize there was episode 2. I have so many games I want to play. Steam is having a sale on detective games right now too, and there's 2 that I wanted to play. Man. To answer that question, I don't know. Should I play episode 2? So right now too. Fuck. That's all my money. My tax returns. No, just kidding.
Take a deep breath. One man's opinion, and a wrong one at that, is not powerful enough to topple a career like yours.
You're right. Let him think what he wants. I'm sorry. I'm an actress. It's my prerogative to be a little overdramatic.
Very impressive, Monsieur Hastings. A position in negotiations would suit you well.
So like a little over a week. Alright. Yeah. I like reading a visual novel. I think it'll be fun. Coffee Talk's got some cute little stories. They have some serious topics though sometimes. And it is a lot of talking. And in the last, is it a continuation of the story? It's episode 2, because the end of the first game we find out that we're alien. Are they gonna continue with that?
Is there something I can help you both with?
Where were you following the gala last night?
You do know what I do, don't you? I was on stage, performing in front of a packed house.
I did not mean to.
Zach, he was there. You two seemed pretty friendly. He'll tell you. So will that Russian lady from the gala. She was with him.
Monsieur Demir and Mademoiselle Babagne. Together.
Good morning,
Très
Luna.
bien.
Was your husband also present, Luna?
Oh, he's already seen it. I told him he didn't have to come.
A supportive husband indeed.
Yeah, real supportive.
Where's your husband now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It is most important that I speak with him.
Then you've got a missing painting and a missing husband on your hands because I haven't seen him.
Did they run away together? To, elope without divorcing you? Which is not allowed. I'm afraid I'm a bearer of some unfortunate news.
Look, I don't think I can take much more today.
Mademoiselle Court Smythe was found murdered last night.
Have a safe trip home, Ikaru. I'm somewhat tired, so we'll see if I'm still streaming.
Okay.
I thought perhaps the news would be a little more jarring.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't really want to hear about anyone dying, but me and her... Well, there's no love lost.
Madame Allen's nonchalant response has certainly caught me off guard.
Nonchalant.
You have been most helpful.
nonchalant response. Who murdered Irene? Zacharia was, Monsieur Demure was watching Madame Hélène's show at the time of the murder. Madame Hélène was on stage at the time of the murder. Mademoiselle Babagna was watching Madame Hélène's show at the time of the murder. Monsieur Ellsworth was interviewed at the London Illustrated News at the time of the murder. Oh, who's left? The suspicious missing husband! Alright. Ooh, the newspaper! We can finally read it. What did Mr. Aylesworth say? Top of the flop. This is really hard to read. With a name like Betty Allen at the top of the bill, one would expect a certain level of professional stage experience to steer even the dullest of shows, but on this occasion, it was left to treading water and floundering in the sea of amateur dramatics. The final curtain fall, along with its star from the other side of the pond, was greeted by a standing ovation, accepted with tears of gratitude, a bouquet-filled arm with a wave that suggested she had given the performance of her life, and if her performance was that of an actress found on the streets of East End, she deserved every applaud. Mediocre, a term usually used derogatively, yeah, I said that right? Of someone's performance, but in Betty Allen's case, it is the best one can muster. Without the imaginably back-breaking support of the sublime accompanying orchestra, the entire show would have fallen under the weight of Mrs. Allen's increasing ego and misplaced high notes. Wow, a scathing review. What about Aylesworth? We don't get to read about him. A newspaper with the headline, MP Crosses Floor. Looks like an interview with our very own Monsieur Aylesworth. Halley's Comet continues to amaze scientists in the world. I'm glad I was able to see it in my lifetime. Halley slays the king. To many, Halley's Comet came and went, like a bright trail of glitter across the sky, a moment of beauty above the layer of grey cloud that hangs over the nation's capital. To others, it brought down a beloved and powerful monarch. How could you see Halley's when it was overcast? Whatever. News of the fire at Mademoiselle Courtsmith's death has yet to reach the rest of London. Mr. A. Thompson, 1865 to 1910, local butcher to those of Lambeth, beloved father and husband. Second Lieutenant David Golding, Royal London Fusiliers? I don't know. 1887 to 1910. Fell to Pertussis, surrounded by his children, Henry and Eliza, and wife, Eleanor. Okay, I'm gonna look up. What the hell is a Fusiliers? Define Fusiliers. Member of British regiment. So the army soldier person. Define pertussis. Respiratory infection. That's a whooping cough. Okay. I understand. I knew it would not take long for the news of the theft to be making headlines. Oh gosh. The misplaced Magdalene. One sec. The newly christened Royal Edward Gallery was set to return to the height of its glory days, with its wavering reputation for the bland and outdated exhibits being a regular occurrence. The arrival of a collection from the Dubois estate in Bouillon, Belgium. Bouillon? Whatever. including the highly anticipated Penitent Magdalene, recently purchased by the Honourable Mortimer Aylesworth of the Conservative Party, was to be the revival that was so badly needed. Instead, while I stood patiently waiting for its grand reveal and expectant gasps of it was the shock of an empty frame that stole the limelight. The penitent Magdalene survived the Brabant Revolution, the Belgian Revolution, remaining steadfast on the walls of the Chateau de Dubois for well over 150 years. Yet, in only a matter of weeks on the English shores, and days within our illustrious city, she was kidnapped. Detective Inspector Hardwick of the Scotland Yard, swift arrival showed the urgency of not only the Metropolitan Police Force, but also the museum's curator, Miss Evelyn Lakshmi Warbeck, to find and return the precise piece back to its new, if not short-lived, home. Monsieur de Mera was right. He was making quite a stir on the political scene. January's election resulted of a hung parliament was not the way the decade was expected to start, and it paved the way for some that reside in the House of Lords to question exactly where they stood on the important policies, and for some, more importantly, how that would affect their support. One such MP that has spent the last months considering his position and further career is the Right Honourable Mortimer Aylesworth, hailing from the Surrey, where his loyal constituency sees his moral code and ethics as a continuation of his father's sterling work. While it looked as though his popularity would only continue to grow through the conservative and liberal unionists, his most recent speech at the House, where fellow party members watched on as he questioned the integrity of his party before making the bold and often considered career suicide move of crossing the floor. Speaking with him following the House sitting, he told me I couldn't sit back any longer and allow those in desperate need in our towns and cities to be forgotten. We have the great privilege of serving the children and citizens, and we just aren't doing enough, and I've had to make a change. Now you see. I really don't like the fact that there's no music in this game, really. I can see a torn up letter that looks interesting, but I can't go rifling around in here while Madame Elan is still present. Can you step out of your room for a second, Madame?
What do you need?
I require your assistance.
That sounds rather ominous.
I would not ask you to do something I would not consider doing myself. Only on this occasion it is I that must execute the other part of the plan.
What do you need me to do?
Madame Hélène, you must hold her attention while I take the opportunity to look around.
I certainly can. I'll appeal to her love of attention. Mrs. Allen, that photograph
She
there,
just disappeared!
is that really you on a live film set?
A torn and discarded apology letter from one Johann Christensen, and with a stroke of luck, part of an address. Perhaps we are one step closer to identifying his hiding place. Yes.
What do you need? What can I do?
Merci.
Do I need to look at anything else? Quick little snoop around. Can we feed the bird to the cat? No? Alright, I think we are to talk with Mr. Aylesworth now. Oh boy. bother with the water? Oh my god, they did. Squishy water sounds. There's no effects besides the sounds. Just squishy water sounds. Mortimer's office.
What can I do for you, Detective?
Your interview at the London Illustrated office.
Well, Detective, this is a surprise.
A surprise, monsieur?
I wasn't expecting to be on the receiving end of an interrogation. I had nothing to do with the fire or her death.
We were talking about the newspaper. Well, I didn't mention anything about fire or death. Did you cause it? And how do you know I was going to talk about that? Wait, how do you know about the fire or death? You shouldn't know anything about the investigation because it wasn't on the news. What do you have to do about the fire and death, Mr. Mortimer Aylesworth?
You are aware of Mademoiselle Court-Smythe's demise?
There isn't much in this city I don't know about. And for your little notepad, or wherever you're storing the facts, that report, Farquhar, she was in the office and can confirm I was there.
It appears that Monsieur Aylesworth is more preoccupied with proving his innocence than showing any compassion for Mademoiselle Court-Smythe herself.
You spoke that instead of thinking that in your mind, Poirot. I think I think your inside voice accidentally came outside voice.
I will not take up any more of your time.
Alright, let's go to the newspaper. See if Miss Farquhar is there.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
I was hoping to speak with Mademoiselle Farquhar.
I'm afraid she already has her hands full with the story. Unless you've come with a bigger one than what she's working on.
Perhaps we should take our information of the glamorous Madame Alain wishing to quit show business elsewhere.
Let's not be so hasty. That could be just what we need.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
This is your office. It's very impressive.
Mademoiselle, would you have time to answer some questions?
I don't really have time right now. Perhaps we can schedule...
I assure you I shall remain focused and my questions relevant.
Fine. Make it fast.
There was a fire at Mademoiselle Court-Smythe's loft apartment.
Is she all right?
I'm afraid not.
Heavens. How awful. Did she have any close relatives?
I do not believe so. And her parents have both passed also. She was the last remaining Court-Smythe.
A question I did not expect. Although at least she is showing some form of compassion for Mademoiselle Court-Smythe's family, or lack thereof.
What was your relationship with the deceased?
I only met her recently in a professional capacity. What are they going to do with her exhibit?
I cannot say, but they may not be as forthcoming with her work now.
I'm sorry, Detective. I don't understand.
Mademoiselle Court-Smythe was behind the painting's disappearance, and a forgery was discovered in her apartment.
So she stole the original and made a forgery? What heavens for?
That we are still yet to learn.
Did you see Mademoiselle Court-Smythe following the gala?
Am I a suspect?
We are just trying to gather all the information. Isn't that right, Poirot?
Oui, that is correct.
I'm sorry. It's just a lot to take in at once. I was working late into the evening yesterday. I had to get my article on the gala written. And the photographs, they had to be developed. There was probably someone still around in the office if you wanted to check. I'm sure you want to have every I dotted and T crossed.
Monsieur Aylesworth recalls seeing you in the office.
Really? I must have been so busy not to notice him.
Lies.
At least you can be sure of where I was.
One of them is lying, and I think it's the politician man because because Florence is much cuter than him.
Was there anyone else present in the office?
If Mr. Aylesworth was there, Nathaniel, my editor, must have been.
It strikes me as rather strange that Mademoiselle does not recall seeing such an important figure in the office. But not everyone can be as observant as I. I shall speak with the editor. as he will be able to confirm the presence of both in the office.
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now.
She has a private dark room? Holy crap. She is important business.
If you would be so kind. Merci.
Wonder if
What can I do for you, detective?
Oh, we can't
I will
confront
not-
him now. I want to see if we can talk to the other person. But I guess not. Okay. What's new? Mademoiselle Farquhar was working late at the time of the murder. Oh, what's our objectives? Reunite Horace and Bartholomew. Find a way to reveal what was written on the notepad. Oh shit. What notepad? Johann's torn up apology letter. She was obviously not interested in what he had to say. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. We can check to see if, he'll say anything different. I don't think so, though, because we need to lure the cat out before that.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Merci.
Oh, crap. What notepad? Can we present the ripped up letter to Betty Allen? Like, yeah, actually, I'm gonna come clean right now. We rifled through your trash. But can you tell me about this letter? No, I don't think we can.
You're just full of questions, aren't
You have been...
Let's try the gallery. I think that's... Oh, it's a museum, not a gallery, but it's so many paintings. Might as well be
What do you
a
need?
gallery.
What can I...
Me-
I have to keep checking. There's nothing here, right? Oh, the charcoal.
What do you need?
That's how I reveal the notebook. But I need something for the cat.
What can I do?
Merci.
Crap. How do I lure the cat out? Oh, jug of cream! That's how! Maybe this will be enough to entice Bartholomew out. Alright. And then this is the notepad. And then I need the charcoal from the canvas. It's all coming together. The little gray cells be working. One cell at a time. Alright. Back to the church. Excuse me, Hastings. I would like to fast travel right now. Perhaps the jug of cream may be of some use.
Voila.
Voila! Oh my gosh, that's a cat.
Your Grace, now that Bartholomew has been found, would you...
As my way of thanks, I'll answer your questions.
Can we pet the cat? So much effort to find a cat, that after learning the circumstances of why it ran and hid, I imagine it did not want to be found by its owner. At least now Bishop Mountjoy has no excuse to ignore my questions. No, we cannot pet the cat. After all our work, we can't even pet the cat.
Very well. Get on with it.
What were your movements yesterday evening?
I hope that comes from an inquisitive nature rather than a place of accusation. I was at a museum trustees meeting, trying to finally make a decision on that girl.
You mean Mademoiselle Warbeck?
Who else? She's running that museum into the ground.
And following the meeting?
I returned to the church to prepare for Compline prayers, although I don't think I was alone.
You don't think?
I got the feeling that someone had followed me from the museum. I never saw them, but I know what I felt.
If the bishop is correct, the murderer might have been stalking their potential next victim. What was your relationship with Mademoiselle Courtsmith?
None. I knew her merely by reputation, and a questionable one at that. Do you want to tell me what all these questions are about?
Mademoiselle Courtsmith was murdered last night.
If you plan on being the bearer of such news, perhaps you should think of going about it with a little more civility. How did the young girl die?
There was a fire in her apartment, although it wasn't the flames that took her life.
Arson and poisoning. Oh, what is this world coming to?
Bishop Mountjoy claims he barely knew Mademoiselle Courtsmith, but still showed a level of empathy I was not expecting. Perhaps I judged his blunt facade too quickly.
The penitent Magdalene has been found.
Oh, found it? Really? Oh, heavens be! The Lord has shown his will once more.
I can only assume his delayed excitement came from being off guard. Unfortunately, I must turn his elation into disappointment.
If your Grace would allow me to finish. A forgery of it was found in Mademoiselle Courtsmith's apartment, but it was destroyed in the fire.
She was the thief all along? Well, that just... a forgery? You mean she made a copy of it?
It appears that way.
I will rightly light a candle for her soul this evening. But that will not give her absolution from what she faces kneeling before our Lord.
Now that Bishop Mountjoy has left, we can have a more thorough investigation of the church. And steal his shit! Yes. Mine. I'm sure the good bishop would have no grievance with me borrowing this. The most regal of colors, a sign of royalty and wealth. Logically thinking shall always prevail. Alright, now we go back to the notebook. Actually, what did I take? Charcoal. Why did I have to take so many pieces of charcoal?
Oh.
And Tyrian purple. Why did I have to look at the purple? Alright. Now it is time for that notebook that I totally remembered. I'm not going to sleep after this chapter. so sleepy. My little gray cells need rest in order to work. Yes? There appears to be a faint indentations on the paper. Even for my impeccable vision, they are still too faint to comprehend. Perhaps the stick of charcoal I found may be of some use. Dearest father, the board continues to question my every decision. They see me not as an equal, or even an adequate curator. I cannot be sure how much longer I can take the constant barrage of abuse. You have always taught me to stand and face those that try to derail one from their path, but it is a task I find myself struggling with alone. Send mother my love. I miss you both dearly. Perhaps this year you will join me in London for Christmas? All my love, your Evie.
It looks like she was telling the truth after all.
About composing the letter, oui. But we cannot confirm where it was penned.
What's all this other stuff? I don't think it's from the letter to her father.
It seems we have stumbled across the names and addresses for the guests of the gala, although they are not all legible. We have gathered all the information we can from the guests at the gala.
Betty's husband, Mr. Christensen.
Oui. We are now in possession of his address, where he is no doubt hiding like a frightened young boy avoiding his headmaster's ruler.
This information is redundant, unless we can find a map to help navigate us there. We can find a map anywhere. Just go to your local cartographer. Do you think there's a map like at the newspaper station? I'm sure I saw a map somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Either that or the Betty. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? The Betty's apartment. I'll try the newspaper office first, and then Mortimer's office. Oh, map! Yes, map. A map of London, with details and names of streets within the immediate area.
Voila.
Voila.
And just like that, the address of Monsieur Christiansen's apartment.
The suspects.
Remind me why we've lied our way into a man's apartment while he's not here?
Did it save? Okay, I'll look at it after this conversation.
Monsieur Christiansen was accused of harassing a young lady who has now been murdered, and he has not been seen since, even by his wife. Does that not strike you as peculiar?
Do you really think he could be capable of murder?
I believe everyone is capable, under the right circumstances. And right now, I believe Monsieur Christiansen is in that position. While we have no suspect to question, let us use our time wisely and search for clues.
Let us use our time wisely. Did it save? Oh, it's saving right now. Okay. What is Sheepy doing right now? We can raid into Sheepy. Why are there sometimes icons in the middle of nowhere? What do you think,
Monsieur Hastings? You're... Of course. What can I do?
I will not...
It looks like Sheepy Sheep is playing a cute little puzzle co-op game. Looks fun. This drawer contains a Norwegian dictionary and a set of keys labeled spare study keys. 1 is 2 is 2, 3 is tre, 4 is fire. I don't know what language this is. Oh, I mean, it's Norwegian. I've never heard of Norwegian letters like pronounced. I don't know how to say this. But why Norwegian? Oh, I had one of those plants. It died. On that note, I think it's time for me to end the stream. Oh gosh. All right, let's have fun. Stream into stream right into sheep. I think that'll be fun. Maybe have more puzzle games. Yes. Ah, good night, Sishe. I'm hiding as we raid. There we are. Everyone have a very good night. And we shall continue maybe in 2-3 days. All right? Sounds delightful. Good night. Good night.